Welcome back to 1813. We are being joined by Daryl and all the forces here at the reenactment of the Battle of Stoney Creek.
Yep.
This is such an incredible event. I enjoy coming here every single year. I want you, who is kind of like the jack of all trades guy, to talk to us about what's happening here this weekend and why it's important for people to come.
So a reenactment is just exactly what it says. It's about reenacting that historical moment, but also about living in that moment, having history around it, and it's an old tradition. They did reenactments back in the 1600s originally as a way to do recruitments. They called them shams.
Okay.
And they would have them in public squares. They would show the drill off. They would show the musketry off, and it was meant to give people an idea of what the combat was like. But after the American Civil War, it became a way of retelling the story to the people that the veterans had experienced, and that tradition carried on.
Okay, so if we come here this weekend, we are actually going to see a very good reenactment. You guys are kind of, you're well known for this.
Well, this one has a soft spot for me. This was my first reenactment 21 years ago when I was a young kid working for the Parks Commission.
Oh, that's great.
So it's got a soft spot for me, but it is one of the few events that does a night engagement, as the actual battle was fought at night. But you see examples of tactics, uniforms, you get to see musketry, you get to see cannons going off, and you get to hear it, and it gives you a sense of it. And while we can never 100% replicate the battles, we can give you a taste of it, because reading it in a book can only take you so far.
No, this really lets your imagination get wild.
Precisely. Your imagination is your best asset when you want to learn about history, so might as well use it.
Yeah, it's true. And there are so many different stations here. It's not just the battle.
Oh no, you've got the battle itself. There are also indigenous displays. You've got displays of sutlers and merchants. You've got dance displays, music displays. There's even a magician here, period magician.
Wait, from like the 1800s?
Oh, an 1800s style magician, and he is great.
That's
so
amazing.
it's just really cool to see all these different facets, because military life wasn't just march, march, shoot, shoot.
No.
These are men who are living, but also some of them brought their families, so there were women and children, and the encampment that was at
Well, that's what I'm doing here.
Exactly. The encampment that was at Dundurn Castle, up in that area in the heights, it was a whole city almost, made up of all these different peoples from different walks of life.
Wow, okay, the reenactment of the Battle of Stoney Creek runs all weekend long. You can get more information on their website. We have so much to discover here. It is going to be a ton of fun. Make sure you stay with us here on Morning Live. The reenactment of the Battle of Stoney Creek is happening right here, right now, all weekend long. You have to bring the family out. Are you guys excited to see it? Yes! Lucky enough to join on the day where all the school kids are here, and they are going to be educated just like we are as viewers. Now, I'm actually going to do a little shopping while I'm here. It's 1813, and I'm all dressed to go for shopping for the day.
That's good.
I have now met up with Jeff, and Jeff is a merchant owner. You're just a merchant shop owner.
That's right.
Okay, and what do you have in your shop today?
Well, we specialize in candy, also good for you cartridge candy. It's a black powder musket cartridge. It's not filled with black powder and lead ball.
I was just about to say, what is in there?
Well, that's hazardous to your health if ingested. It's filled instead with a fruit powder and a gumball.
Delicious.
And you pour it down your muzzle. Now, cartridge candy also has miracle medical properties. It'll cure all diseases known and unknown to man, including but notwithstanding hydrophobia, hydrangea, hypochondria, and the heartache of psoriasis. I'm going to tear the soldiers would bite the ends off the cartridge, but in deference to your dental plan, I'm just tearing the end off.
Right, okay.
Hold out the palm of your hand. We're going to pour some of this powerful powder into the palm of your hand. You pour that down your muzzle. Oh, look at a smile on her face. She can feel this candy tickle her tongue on the way to her tummy, bringing added vim, vigor, and vitality to her entire system, and she feels the energy course through her capillaries on the way to her cranium. This powerful powder is going to keep you perpendicular in perpetuity, and it is the preferred palate pleaser of pioneers everywhere. It's got fruit powder and a gumball, so it's two treats in one.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
That really is amazing.
Yes, indeed.
I want to know about your hats.
The hats? Well, with a hat, if you wear the right hat, you can be anything you want to be. You could be Radisson and Grossier, or you could be Henry Kelsey, or you could be a gentleman. You could be Davy Crockett, whoever. If you're wearing the hat, doesn't matter what else you're wearing, because the hat is what's important.
I have a question for you though, Jeff. If it was 1813 and I, as a woman, was wearing one of those hats, would I be allowed?
Why not?
I think I want to change my hat. Okay, there is so much more coming up on Morning Live. You do not want to miss it. See, like this pirate hat, it's like very appealing to me. I may just have to switch it up. Welcome back. We are now being joined by Gordon, who is part of the Eagle Flight Singers and Dancers here at the reenactment of the Battle of Stoney Creek. Tell me a little bit about your station and what you guys are doing here.
What we're doing is a little bit of First Nations singing and dancing. We loosely refer to it as powwow style. So we'll sing on the big drum. Singers will sing on the big drum for our dancers who are in full regalia.
Okay. Now, why do you think it's important to be part of this reenactment?
Well, I think many festivities, many organizations in Canada find it necessary to acknowledge the original people of the original inhabitants of North America. I think it's always a good idea to have some kind of representation out to kind of just remind everybody, that connection and those relationships that we've had for a long time now.
Yeah, absolutely. And how much do the kids love it? Because I know we happen to be here on the school day. Do you get good feedback from the kids?
Always, yeah. I think the drum and the dancing, the bells and the jingles, they always get a good response, because it is essentially a celebration of life, and I think these items, these objects, they really speak to everybody, everybody's spirit. They just are compelled to, be excited. And,
yeah, absolutely. Now, we kind of walked in on one of your performances. Are you able to show us a little bit of a performance? Okay, well, you sit down and I'll kind of join in where we see fit.
What we're going to do is called an intertribal, and we sing this at our powwows and gatherings as a way to invite everybody. You don't have to be native to come on out to the dancing circle.
Inclusivity.
Yep.
I love it.
Here we go. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, who's going to join in the circle dance? Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, look, we got a lot of takers. Of the Battle of Stoney Creek. We are watching it all happen right before our eyes. Alicia joining me now. And Alicia, tell me a little bit about the history of this beautiful home that we're standing in front of.
Yeah, so this is one of the earliest houses that was built in Stoney Creek, and it wouldn't have actually looked like this in 1813 when the Battle of Stoney Creek took place. It would have been more of a log cabin with a story and a half. James and Mary Gage lived here with 8 children at the time of the Battle of Stoney Creek, so it was a big family. They still had 2 more children, so they ended up having 10 children, and it was a very small house. So this, how we see the house today, is how it looked in 1830. Around 1830, when the family left, they built onto it. So I guess they needed to with 10 children.
I suppose. Now the monument is right here as well. This was obviously put in after to symbolize peace, but people can tour this area.
Absolutely. So all weekend from 12 to 8, people can come and go through the house. You can see how the Gage family lived. You can see the cellar where the original beams are from that 1789 log cabin. And they can also go up the monument. So the monument was opened in 1913. It was spearheaded by Sarah Calder, who fundraised to have a memorial placed on her grandparents' property. Wow. Her grandparents were James and Mary Gage. And it is 100 feet tall to symbolize 100 years of peace. Now we're obviously over 200 years of peace, but it's still only 100 feet tall. So.
That's incredible. This is such a wonderful event. I'm so glad we're here when the kids are here. And am I right in thinking that everybody that's here is kind of volunteering? A lot of people?
Yeah, so there's some staff here. We've got some staff from Battlefield House, of course. We've also got some staff from Dundurn Castle and the Hamilton Military Museum, and other staff from other parts of the heritage section in the city, but a lot of volunteers. And some of them are actually actually
Yeah,
standing
they're
here with me.
Who volunteers here? Who's going to be here this weekend volunteering? This guy, you already have the t-shirt on, all these guys, that's amazing, and you couldn't do it without them.
We couldn't. We have probably close to 100 volunteers who will be helping us because we could not do it without them. All of the reenactors are volunteers, and there's like 300 of them. So we've got lots of people helping us out, and they're super passionate, and we need their energy, we need their enthusiasm, and we love our volunteers here.
Now, if people want to get more information, where can they go?
They can go to the reenactment website. It's hamilton.ca/reenactment, and there's a schedule of events. We've got tons happening all weekend. Too much to list, so so check out the schedule.
Okay.
And yeah, we hope to see you here. It's going to be fun.
Well, thank you so much for
Weather's
having
gonna
us
cooperate.
today. It will, it will. Brian Wood said the weather's going to be good on the weekend. I promise.
I fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. All right, we'll have all the information on our website as well at chch.com.